Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just going to give you some details now on another car that we've got. You might not have seen it before. We've actually had it about 2 years. To be fair, we've gone through about 4 engines, had serious problems with it, and it's about 15-16 grand's gone into it so far, but it's finally actually running. It's just come back from a specialist that we've sent it to, which we'll put in the details later. They've just basically gone over the car, done a bit of an overhaul, found a lot of sensors and problems with things, changed the maps on there, and actually got it running with an RS250 turbo, which we are possibly going to change later on. We'll go through that again later, and it's just to give you a bit of an insight on what this car is, as I say, especially for those who haven't seen it. So we're just going to show you that now. For those that have never seen it, this is our sister company car, Inspired Race Developments. We were racing probably 3 years ago now. We did a few pit lanes in Ankang, and we were running an Ibiza 1.4 twin charger. Just needed a bit more power really, because it just didn't do what we needed it to do. It was a great car, just not really fast enough, so we bought this, and the plans were to put the turbo on the 200 engine. We did do that, and we blew a bottom end. We then built a new engine, put forged parts in it, blew another bottom end. Long story short, we're now onto the 4th engine. We've just dropped a Megane engine in it and done what everybody else does, because it was just easier and simple. We have done a few extra mods, as you can see. We've actually got a full carbon front end on it pretty much. We've changed it and got our custom canards on there from Race Development's website. There's actually 2 types on there. That's the IRD Race Development splitter, the IRD1 that we've got on there, and we've also got the side winglets as well, which we've had on for quite some time now. The guys that you see on the side of the car are basically all those that have been involved and actually sponsored the car. So we've got Nankang, obviously, for all the tyres that we use. Hell provided all the brake lines. Tony Banks made a full system on this and spent 3 days on it. He's also done all the intercooler pipes for the IRD cooler that's on there, and everything is custom and bespoke on there. And obviously we've got Flanshaw Garage, they were the guys next to us, and they've done a hell of a lot of work on this car. They've changed the oil constantly whenever we needed it, checked for things, had it on the ramp all the time, got it on the pits, and just constantly maintained and checked it while we were trying to get it running. And to be fair, that was a lot of work, because, well, as I said, we actually blew 4 engines, so they've done a lot of work and it's never actually been on the road. We've now had this running for 4 days, and we've been out and about in it, not really giving it a lot of stick, but put some bit of power through it, and it's actually running fine. Seems to be really good, and that's all thanks to a specialist, which we'll name at the end of this and we'll actually put into the details. So that's the actual IRD car. You'll probably see this about now. We're going to actually run it a little bit in summer just to give it some legs really, do a little bit more work, then it's going to go to a specialist and actually have some alignment work done on there before we actually track it. We might do a few track days this year. We don't know what's happening yet with COVID, so that's one of those things, but we'll get back on with that.